Well, a massive tornado tore through central Kansas Wednesday, destroying homes and property. The storm was caught on tape as it touched down shortly after 8:30 last night. At the time, it was moving eastbound at 25 miles an hour, and the NWS warned it could be a catastrophic tornado. Authorities say some 20 homes were damaged, but no injuries or fatalities have been reported. Well, that was just massive, Dustin. Thankfully, nothing that severe anywhere around here.
No, we have been talking for days now about our own thunderstorm potential, but we just don't have that organization needed for, of course, tornado activity or even severe thunderstorms. It's just a lot of heat and humidity and no organization to it.
Yeah, that was huge. They said a half-mile wide. That's big.
That was a large tornado. I was following the reports from that yesterday, and that same area today actually dealing with more tornado threat. It's a very active forecast across the country, but Michigan's just dealing with little spotty chances.
Those pop-up showers,
which
the word of the day.
We have not seen yet today.
Yeah.
We did catch some storms last night. I got really excited when I saw my first flash of lightning.
I slept right through it. Lost cause.
It was nothing too intense, but have a look at our local radar right now. Yes, it's another dry day so far. Dry is a relative term. Rain-free would be more accurate because it is certainly not dry. It's very humid. But up north, northern lower peninsula has caught several thunderstorms today, some of which were even severe, but not us. We have these little spots popping up out west. That could still evolve into something more interesting. But I mean, I talk about this and I talk about this, and it's nothing but isolated thunderstorm chances. But there it is up north. They caught a little bit more. Same goes in the UP. Dry spot over Wisconsin. I mean, this is our forecast. Hit or miss, hit or miss. There's no organization to this. There's no significant low pressure system or a cold front or a warm front, nothing. Further west, it's a different story. They do have low pressure. I mean, they got a lot going on severe weather-wise. Look at all these warnings. The yellow, there it is. Those are all tornado watches. All across. There's large-scale stuff and some tornado warnings, in fact. It's all signs of the fact that we still have a lot of energy, good for thunderstorm activity, but it's just not the same around here. So yes, at the top of the headlines, isolated storms, question mark, because we could see a few, but nothing organized. Warm and humid, those are two important ingredients for storms. But let's talk about the future too. More storms are possible. Similar forecast all the way through Memorial Day weekend. Maybe Monday looks a bit better, but Saturday, Sunday still going to be dodging maybe a few of those chances. Here we go. Over the next 48 hours, little spots across the radar could still fire up tonight, and then they'll probably begin to die out. After midnight or so, if not earlier, if they fire up at all, we start to lose our heat into the overnight, and of course loses energy. Friday morning, sound familiar? We've been talking about this for days. Dry morning and then into the heat of the afternoon and evening, more pop-up storms possible. Never a guarantee, but still possible. Friday could be dodging a few of those isolated storms. Friday night, more of the same until it clears up for Saturday morning. And then Saturday does likely catch more scattered rain and thunderstorms. I think Saturday's looking a little bit better for them. Still hit or miss. I hate to say it, but I can't give much more of a guarantee than that. We'll just have to watch on a day-by-day basis because the heat is still there. Low to mid 80s all the way through your trend. Like, this is just 3 to 4 degree difference between these temperatures. Consistent heat here. 65 your low tonight, well above average. Another warm night, partly cloudy, an isolated storm. Yes, it's still possible. 85 degrees your high tomorrow, similar to today. Warm, humid, scattered storms certainly possible in the heat of the day. Same goes for Friday evening. But then in the 7-day, more of the same. I feel very repetitive saying all this, but it's a slow-moving pattern, so we just stay consistently warm and consistently humid, and we consistently see chances for pop-up thunderstorms through Saturday and Sunday. Maybe by Monday, Tuesday, we dry up a bit. We stay warm all the way through next week. More thunderstorms middle of next week. It's a very summer-like pattern. Even through next week, we still stay well into the upper 70s, if not low 80s.
That humidity feels just like summer.
And here's one thing I can say confidently, though. There's little to zero severe weather threat. We're just talking about run-of-the-mill storms.
Perfect. So I won't have to water the garden. Dustin, thank you.